Hey guys, so in this video, I want to talk about the mistakes that stepmoms make. And when I say stepmoms, I mean two. I have been a stepmom now for 7 years. I moved into this house with my husband 8 years ago. So I have made a lot of mistakes. But over the past couple years, when I have been talking to stepmoms and learning about everyone's different stepfamily dynamic and coaching stepmoms and all the things that I do every day, even though every stepfamily dynamic is different, there are some very common themes. And in this video, I'm going to share with you two of the biggest mistakes that stepmoms make. All right, so the first thing that I want to try to explain to you, and guys, honestly, this is kind of difficult to explain, so bear with me here. Stepmoms come in and they look at themselves as a motherly figure in their stepkid's life. And they are a motherly figure. But these kids have a mom. They already have a mom, and she has a unique relationship with them that a stepmom will never have. Now, there is no one-size-fits-all approach, and there's different stepfamily dynamics, so I'm not gonna tell you what your relationship with your stepkids looks like, but your relationship is different than the relationship with their mom. So while there is a lot of overlap in the roles, a lot of stepmoms come in and they play the motherly figure in the home, and that's great, and that's exactly what I did. When you look at yourself as being the mom, you end up finding yourself in this competition with their mom, and there is no competition. She's their mom. She has a unique relationship, a history that you don't have with these kids. But you get to come in, and if you look at yourself as the stepmom, instead of trying to compete with the mom, you're going to find yourself with a unique relationship too. When you compete and you find yourself trying to one-up the mom or trying to be like the mom or have a similar relationship to their mom, you often end up feeling resentful. The extra stressors that come with being a stepmom really rear their ugly face. You do not need to be their mom. They have one. You get to be their stepmom. So when you stop looking at these roles as being the exact same, even though I know there's going to be people in the comments below who's like, there are a lot of similarities, it's different. So that mindset shift can really get rid of that resentment and the feeling of competition. Now, I'm not saying that you don't get a say about how things go in your home. You are the motherly figure in your home. You do have a huge say. You do, I bet you do the laundry and the dishes and all the motherly jobs. What I'm saying is your husband and his ex get the final say. They have that parent trump card. So when you look at yourself as that supporting role, it really, really is the first step to change. All right, so the second thing is, and this probably could have been a video all on its own, is your family, your step family, is not going to function the same way as a first family. So your girlfriend who just got married and had a baby, and the mom and the dad, and they live in the house and they have the kid, your family's not gonna function like that. And the problem that so many stepmoms run into is that they have expectations that their family is going to function the same way as a first family, or the way that they envisioned their family would function when they were a little kid dreaming about getting married and having kids. So here's the thing. This is why it's different. Everything requires an extra conversation. Extracurriculars, back to school, holidays, presents, birthdays, like the list goes on. Even the simplest things in step families are more complicated. They require that extra step and that extra conversation. And often that's where stepmoms start feeling resentful because they didn't expect it to be so complicated. They don't understand why they need to consult with the ex on A, B, and C. Everything involves the other family. And you need to just come to terms with that. You need to accept that there is another player in your game. And even though you are not the one who has the history with her, and maybe that's not how you envisioned your family working, you need to accept that there are two family dynamics that are merged into one. So if you are just starting out in your stepmom journey, this is my biggest piece of advice. Connect with other stepmoms, understand what their stepfamily dynamic looks like. Understand that your family is not going to function that way because it's going to save you from a lot of extra resentment, a lot of disappointment, and a lot of the hurt that so many stepmoms, including me, have dealt with over the years. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. So to sum it up, there's two mistakes that stepmoms make. One, they are in competition with their mom. They put themselves in that competition and it leaves them feeling extra resentful and like they don't know their place and like they don't measure up. Second thing, your family will not function the same as a first family, even on your weeks on. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to let me know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe, and yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next one.